In this series, we're going to talk about how practicing self-love actually helps you attract romantic love. Specifically, we're going to focus on 12 ways to practice self-love that bring in romantic love. Today, in this video, we are going to talk about self-love tip number 1, which is stop criticizing yourself. Hi love, I'm Carisa Montooth, 6th generation certified energy healer and love coach, creator of the Soul Love Method course, helping high vibe single women heal their hearts and attract love. And today we are going to talk about how to banish blame so that you can attract your happy, healthy, committed relationship. Let's dive right in. I know that you've probably heard a lot about self-love, and it's kind of vague in general, and self-love and self-care kind of get mixed in together, and no one really talks specifically about what self-love or self-care means. So if you've ever felt like you're not exactly sure what that means, or you're wondering what the connection is between self-love, self-care, and romantic love, how you attract and manifest romantic love in your life through self-love, then this video series is for you. Louise Hay was pretty much the queen of self-love. She wrote tons of books about it, including the personal development classic, You Can Heal Your Life, which you can find a link to in the description for this video, and also the book Mirror Work. She was really a champion of using mirror work to break through things that are keeping you stuck and keeping you from creating what you want to in your life. It's a 21-day program, and you can find the link to that book in the description for this video as well. So what we're doing in this video series is that we're looking at how Louise Hay's 12 very specific self-love practices help you with your specific goal of attracting healthy romantic love. So number 1 is to stop the criticism, and that's what we're focusing on in this video. You really need to banish the blame, because the thing about it is that everyone makes mistakes in love, and criticizing yourself for those mistakes does not change anything. We make mistakes in love and we make mistakes in life. Blaming yourself for the mistakes that you make in love, it does not help you to attract a new kind of a relationship, right? It just keeps you focused on punishing yourself. And as we know, where your focus goes is where your energy flows. Whatever you focus on, you actually attract more of into your life. So when you focus on punishing yourself, what you do is you attract more opportunities to punish yourself. And it also weakens your faith in your own judgment. So it's very debilitating to continue to criticize yourself. And those of you who have wanted to make healthy changes and maybe like lose weight or something like that, you may have been really critical with yourself. You may have like looked in the mirror and looked at all the things that you didn't like and told yourself that you were fat and told yourself this and that. And it's like, did that help you lose weight? Did that help you get healthier? Probably not, because criticism isn't really a pathway to healthy changes. So a few thoughts for what you can do instead of that. You can realize that creating a new habit of not criticizing yourself, it's a change, right? And it takes time to create a new habit. So be patient with yourself while you're making that change. That's the first thing. The other thing is, don't criticize yourself for falling off of the not criticizing myself bandwagon. So if you have made this commitment and you're saying to yourself, that's it, I'm going to stop criticizing myself. I know that that's important. It resonates with me. I'm ready to do that. I'm ready to let go of that behavior. And then the next day you find yourself, saying something super critical to yourself in the mirror. Then you're like, oh, and I didn't do the thing I said I was going to stop, and I didn't stop, and it's so bad. And then we get in the habit of like criticizing on top of criticizing on top of criticizing, and now we're in this big cycle, right? So make a commitment to yourself that when you mess up, because messing up is natural, it's a natural part of learning something new, that when we mess up, just take a deep breath and keep going. Don't, it's like falling into mud, falling into a mud pit. And then instead of, getting out and cleaning yourself off, you just stay in there and throw mud around and complain about how you're stuck in this mud pit. It's not helping you get out, right? So take a deep breath and keep going. Another tip that you can use, Denise Duffield Thomas, who's one of my favorite teachers about mindset ever of all time. She is a money mindset mentor. So especially if you're a female entrepreneur, you might want to check out her work. She's incredible. She suggests a little bracelet hack that you can use with a bracelet, a rubber band even, and when a thought comes up that you are trying to release and you're trying to get out of the habit of it, you can snap that bracelet. And this is really a cognitive behavioral therapy technique. You can snap that bracelet. Denise recommends that you say, shut that stuff down, but without the stuff. So you can say shut that down, or you can say whatever you want. You can snap that and say, okay, shut that down. You can snap that thought. You can snap that and say cancel, cancel, cancel. That's one of my favorite ways to stop negative thoughts from actually manifesting into circumstances, is when I find myself focusing on something and I remember that what I'm focusing on is like sending out an order to the universe. I say cancel, 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 because I don't want that order. So you can snap the bracelet and you can say cancel, cancel, cancel. And then you can replace it with an affirmation like, I love and accept myself. I love and accept myself. And understand that in the beginning, it is difficult to change a habit. And in the beginning, it is even difficult to say, I love and accept myself. A lot of us have a really hard time with saying that. It seems like a very, very simple thing. But if you go to the mirror and you say, I love and accept myself, it's going to feel weird if you're not used to loving and accepting yourself. So you can even just start with, I am willing to love and accept myself. I am willing to, you can even go a step backwards. I'm willing to consider loving and accepting myself. It's okay to sneak up on that, on love and acceptance. So now I want to hear from you, high vibe single ladies. Are you overly critical with yourself? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe. And don't forget, self-love is the best love. So love you first, love you best, and all other kinds of love will flow to you. Take care.